Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading I feel drawn to do just a simple 3 card for each pile, past, present, and future. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And I'm just going to start by making the piles. So if you want to watch to help you pick your pile, feel free. If not, you can skip forward. I will have all of the timestamps in the description. And yeah, so this is going to be pile 1. Not sure what this is. 2, we have white quartz. 3, we have pyrite. And then 4, we're going to have rose quartz. So I'm just going to do pile 2 right now. Okay, pile 3, past, present, and future. That's the past. Present. And future. So if you can hear me sniffling and or coughing, please excuse me. I'm sick right now. I haven't had the time to do a reading in a few weeks. Well, a reading for YouTube, and I just felt like doing one right now. I don't know why. And usually I like to try to do, like new, innovative things. I think I'm gonna leave these two both here. Yeah. So you even though I usually try to like to do new innovative spreads when I do pick a cards, I don't know why. I just thought about doing this and I was like, I just feel like doing past, present, and future right now. So that's what I'm going to be doing. This is the Fenestra Tarot. Yeah, and I'm just going to get right into this. So, if you haven't picked your pile yet, I'll move them a little closer so you can see. And 4. For pile 4, we have an extra card that I feel like is just supposed to be there. So yeah, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. So pick your pile, and I'm just going to get right into it and start with pile 1 here. Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure what this mineral is. I bought it and I completely forgot the name. I want to say that it's aquamarine just because of this color, but I know that it's not. I remember being drawn to it and saying, oh, that's probably like aquamarine. Look at that color. And I remember looking at it and it wasn't. So I don't know what this is. I'm on a mission to try and find out what it is. So if you know, please feel free to let me know in the comments. That would be very helpful and I appreciate that. So pile number 1. I'm just gonna put that there, yeah. Okay, so in the past we have the 5 of Cups reversed. For me, looking at this in the past, this is a really good sign. I feel like if anything happened to you that had caused you any amount of distress, that's all in the past, and this is just reiterating the fact that that is in the past, and you are getting to a place of being over whatever stressful situation you were in. But we'll see what you have going on in the present here. We have the 6 of Swords reversed. So maybe there is something that you're struggling to leave from, a situation that you're struggling to leave from, and right now, in the present, you're dealing with the repercussions of leaving whatever situation, whatever stressful dynamic you were in, or possibly dealing with the the things that have come from leaving it. So you're having either you're having trouble leaving a stressful situation, or now you're dealing with all the consequences of leaving this situation. And when I say consequences, that doesn't, I know it may have a negative connotation to it, but consequences aren't necessarily negative here. But just because this is the Six of Swords reverse upright for me, this usually means, you know, a clear, you know, moving ahead, going on a journey. And that right here, something is stunting that growth. So just with the Five of Cups reverse in the past, I feel like this situation, even if it did stunt your growth in the past, now leaving it, you might be like, well, it was keeping me, you know, but how do I put this into words? It was keeping me locked, per se, in the past, and now, even now that in the present I'm trying to move on, you may feel like, well, I'm not really getting anywhere. So that's just what I'm seeing. Let's see, in the future we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. This could be a person, but I don't see this as a person coming towards you. I see this as a person walking away right now, because just the way that this night is going in this spread is into the future. So I think that this may be you, just because we have you in the past with the Five of Cups reverse, and then this is the Knight of Cups. I'm going to move it like here because that's how it's looking laid out. We have the Knight of Cups moving away from this Five of Cups reverse. So this may very well in the future be you continuing to maybe move away from whatever these blocks are. And if you just continue to work on it, I think if you persevere and push through, what this reading is saying is that you'll move on, because this Knight of Cups is going in the direction of the future here. So I think for this reading, whatever you're going through, just persevere. I think this is saying that you did make the right decision, or even if you didn't necessarily make a decision, however things ended up, it was the right way, because we see you moving on here, even though it may seem like you're still, you know, in the same position that you were in. This is telling me that that will change. The situation will change and you'll be able to move on. Yeah. Okay, so I hope that was helpful for pile number 1. So we're going to get into pile number 2, the white quartz right now. Okay, pile number 2, for the past, we have the Ace of Wands. So actually when I pulled this card, I saw it, and when I first pulled it and saw it, it was in the reverse, and then I just put it down, like face down in the upright position. And if you go back and look, I was kind of thinking about it, like, do I want to leave this upright because I saw it reversed, and I wasn't really sure, and I kind of just ended up leaving it upright because I just put it down upright, and there it goes to the side again. And that's kind of how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this Ace of Wands is, you know, on its side here. It could go either way. Yeah. So for me, just because this is kind of all over the place, it's saying that in the past, or whatever has led you to this moment right now, it's caused by a certain indecision in your actual path. Like, which way do I go? What do I do? What do I make of this? Not really being too sure either way of what's the right way to go. Is it reverse? Is it upright? We don't really know here. So I'm going to leave this on its side just because I feel like this card isn't telling me too much right now, other than the fact that there is a level of indecision, and I don't necessarily, let's just see. Present, we have the Six of Wands. So there is some sort of indecision leading to stability. Maybe this indecision was in the past, and not knowing what to do actually helped you. It benefited you because it made you try both ways. It made you go, okay, I'm gonna go down this path, maybe that doesn't work, now I'm gonna go down the other path. And I think maybe that was what you had to do to get to this place now in the present of the Six of Wands. This may be a relationship here, just because the Six of Wands, sixes, the Lover's card is the six. So when I see the Six of Wands, that's a very kind of romantic card to me. I don't want to just make it all about romance, but this could be very well, I don't know why I'm getting this here, but like, if you were interested in one person, maybe trying a relationship with another person, but then ending up going back to whoever you were with originally, or someone that was on your mind originally, just because you had to do that. You had to, go down several paths to find the path that was right for you. Yeah. So in the future, we have the Wheel of Fortune. With the Wheel of Fortune can talk about cycles. I don't think that this card is badly aspected in this reading. I think this Wheel of Fortune is good here. I think what this is saying is that, like I just said, that this needed to happen for you to continue to move on the path on where you're destined to be in life. And it may seem like, I think what this is saying is that it's not over. I think that in your life, in the future, you're going to have multiple situations. Maybe right now you're going back to this again, not really having a decision, not really having a place to go, a destination in mind, just kind of being aimless. And I think that being aimless here in this particular situation, I think that it's good. Whatever situation that this is, I feel like not having a destination and leaving everything to fortune, to life cycles, to destiny, I think that that's the right thing to be done here. We leave things up to your own discretion, but I think what this is saying is that if you have been going through this, if you feel down on yourself about not having a destination, about not having even like a plan, I think what this is saying is that just live your life, because it will come at its time. and that even though you don't have a plan right now, you know, there is a bigger plan, and this is all part of it. So, yeah, I think that's good for number 2. Yeah, so pile number 2, I hope that resonated. I hope it helped, definitely. Please let me know in the comments if it did. Thank you. Okay, so pile number 3, we have the pyrite here, also known as fool's gold. So let's see what we have for pile number 3. I don't know why, I just got a different energy for this pile. Yeah, there it is. In the past, we have the 10 of Swords. Yeah, so in the past, there's definitely a situation, maybe a toxic relationship, a cycle that you were stuck in, maybe addiction or an abusive relationship, something of the such. Yeah, that's just what it's saying to me. In the past, that there was some sort of toxicity, and I'm feeling like this is definitely you. This is definitely you with Pierce with the 10 of Swords. In the present, we have the 6 of Cups. So this is definitely, I know why I got that feeling now. Very well be a toxic relationship, because the 6 of Cups I also associate with like the Lover's card, number 6, especially the 6 of Cups, because the Cups is all about emotion, water. I don't feel like this is now a new relationship that is helping you come out of this 10 of Swords in the past. I feel like this is the same relationship, and you know, it's so, you know, there's so much there that it's hard to move past. It's hard to let go of all of these swords, like, you know, one by one, you know, taking them out, letting, you know, letting them heal, repairing the scars. You know, healing takes time, and I feel like what this card is saying is that you're not fully healed. Even if it's been a long time since you've been with this particular person, you know, there's just a feeling of it not being over here. Whether, as much as it may be like you've cut this person off or this person has cut you off, there's just a feeling of either this isn't over or you haven't healed, no matter what, even if you don't want to be in contact with this person. But what I'm getting more is that despite how toxic, how bad, whatever, even if this wasn't a relationship, whatever situation, despite how bad it was, you're still clinging to the whatever good may be here. And in the future, we have the 2 of Wands reversed. So I think, yeah, what this is saying, I just got a little tick in the house, is that it is over, because the 2 of Wands upright for me would be, okay, we have 2 wands here, like symbolizing, you know, 2 halves of a whole, and we have that reversed. So I think even I'm going to, do I want to? Yeah, I'm going to clarify. Just, yeah, okay. So I clarified, is this over? And it's telling you to let go, no matter what you are holding on here, no matter how much love still is there or may have been there. What this is telling you is that it was in fact a toxic thing of the past, in the past. And even if you aren't with them now, even if you got back with them, what this is saying is that it hasn't changed. It's not going to change. To, you know, let go of this hope. Yeah. Yeah, because I clarified and the Two of Swords came out in reverse. So, like I said, how this is two halves of a whole reverse, same thing here. And just because we have here the Ten of Swords, and this is another Swords, that is really telling me here that this is not what is right for you. Yeah. No matter, it's just, that's it. Like, there's nothing else you can say. There's nothing else you can do. It's just not right. And as much as it may feel like it's not over, as much as it's because it's a cycle. It's because it ends and it begins again. That's just how it is. This could very well be a karmic relationship, twin flame situation, something of the such that just, you know, it may well just be something you had to experience in this lifetime, a learning lesson, something you needed to go through, lessons that needed to be learned. And part of this journey may just be having to leave this situation behind and come to terms with the fact that it is what it is. And yeah, we have the Nine of Swords reverse here. It's telling you, I asked, should I leave this behind? And yes, this is saying, stop it. Stop this. Stop reminiscing. Stop, you know, going back and forth, up and down, analyzing the whole situation, trying to figure out a way for it to work. Just let it go. I know it's easier said than done. I know. But yeah, just let it go. Move on. Try and do what you can to better yourself, to better your outcome. Yeah. I think this is going to be it for pile number 3. I really hope that helped you. Yeah, and if you are struggling with any sort of abuse or toxicity, I wish I was more helpful with things like that, but there are countless amount of resources that you can find online to help you overcome, or hotlines for people that are dealing with abuse. There, you could easily Google, I don't know them off the top of my head, phone numbers to talk to people that are more educated on how to help people in situations like this. So I just wanted to put that out there, just because I don't want to leave someone who is really struggling high and dry. I am just a conduit for clarity in the situation. So I hope that this gave you clarity, and for any other help that you may be needing, I hope that you find the help and the tools to put you in a better situation, and liberate you from whatever this cycle is here, because it's not it, okay? Girl, boy, they, them, it ain't it. And, you know, you gotta do what's best for you here. And this is just saying that, reminiscing, going up and down, how you can fix this, how you could change another person, another situation, whatever it may be. It's not helping. Here, it's not helping. It's keeping you tied up. Yeah? I'm gonna stop. Yeah. I really hope that helped, and I hope that you, if this is resonating with you, that you can find the tools and the mechanisms to get to a better place and out of the state, like the energy that you're in right now. Okay? So let me know in the comments if that was helpful. I really hope it was. I probably said that a few times already, but thank you. Okay, so pile number 4, we have rose quartz. Okay, and then this one, we had an extra card that came out with it, and I'm gonna leave it on the end there, yeah. We'll see. Okay, in the past, we have the 5 of Wands. This is definitely some sort of conflict here. And in the present, we have the 5 of Swords reversed. So, I feel like whatever conflict this was, that, you know, you're kind of over it, you know, maybe you were looking back at it for a while, trying to, you know, figure it out, why this happened, how it started, how you can resolve this. But in the present here, I see that, you know, it's like, okay, that's kind of what I'm feeling like your attitude is like. It's like, okay, like, is this really gonna even get resolved no matter what I do here? Because I'm feeling like it's not. And I feel like that's your attitude. Like, I'm feeling like, okay, you know, enough is enough. I can't keep trying, giving this, you know, not even necessarily your all, but a lot of effort. And, you know, for what? I feel like it's just not getting anywhere. And I'm not feeling a lot of clarity with this situation right now, I think, which is why this other card came out with it. Yeah, the Chariot, we have, you know, some sort of decision. You know, am I going to go this way? Am I going to go that way? Am I going to continue to, like, give this situation my effort when, you know, I'm not really getting like anything back, or like seeing, like, yeah, it's just here, it's trying to find a way through this conflict. And I think right now you're really thinking like, all right, I was going to try to, you know, see this conflict through, try and make amends, try to do the right thing, you know, be cordial, you know, just presentable, like whatever it is. I'm feeling like this is, it's feeling to me like, you know, very courty, like, you know, a judiciary thing. Like, it may be you're getting a divorce or something, or, you know, you have to go to court, and like, it's a fight over who gets children, something like that, like something where you have to remain kind of not in your feelings, like you have to remain very I don't know why I can't find the word right now, but just you know, like a work situation, and like right now you're like, all right, I've been doing that, I've been, you know, being like the bigger person, and you're just not, you know, it's just, that is not working for you right now. Or so I feel like your struggle right now is, do I keep, being this bigger person, being, what is the word that I'm looking for that I cannot think of? It's like right on the tip of my tongue. But, like how like the Queen of England is very, refined, like, per se. Like, you're like, all right, I'm being like this refined person. I'm using my big girl words. Like, why is this not working for me? Because I thought this is what I was supposed to do. And then we have the Death card. So, I think what this is saying is, yeah, like, that wasn't working for you. You may need to have a harder, like, impact on this person. You may need to stop, sugarcoating the situation. Because right now, that's not getting you anywhere. And I feel like this is you trying to get somewhere. And just the way that you're acting right now, it's just not. It's not getting anywhere. I think what this is saying is death to, the way that you're acting right now might very well be because you maybe have been raised to believe that this is the way that you should act in this situation, that you have to be, like, to play the part, to look the part, to, say the right thing, and that's just not, getting you anywhere. You may very well need to say, all right, this is what's fucking on my mind. Yeah, I said fuck, okay? So, yeah. I'm going to clarify, and I don't really know what I'm clarifying. I just feel like this needs another card, because I'm not really, usually I can, like, kind of see a situation for what it is, and I'm not, like, the closest thing I've gotten for this is, like, this is either, like, something work-related, maybe you're dealing with a boss, and, like, you've been, like, so nice to this boss, or whatever, and maybe you just need to, like, tell this boss, alright, like, I need a fucking raise. Like, you may have been, insinuating that you needed one for a while now, or, trying to do everything, picking up their coffee in the morning, like, to show them that, like, you're the one, and you're just not getting it. So I think what this is saying is that stop doing whatever that, stop picking up their coffee or whatever, and be straight up and be like, hey, like, this is what I deserve. Yeah, I think this is about, with the Chariot, just whatever situation this is, having to be, really on point with what you're saying, and yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So, yeah, I think that this is just saying that if you want this new start, this new energy, you're going to have to start acting a different type of way, because the way that you're acting right now, I'm not getting a clear situation. Whatever way that you're acting right now, the closest thing I'm getting is, like I said, a work situation, or a situation where maybe you and, like, an ex are fighting over you know, who gets the house, who gets the kids, something like that. Maybe not even so far as having to be in court, like maybe we weren't even married, but just that kind of, you know, situational dynamic there. You know, you may have to just really put your foot down and be a little harsher, to get what, you know, what it is that you want here. See if anything else wants to come out just to clarify this situation. Give it a few seconds. I don't know why. I feel like I need to pull another card here. There it is. Yeah, so we have the Star reversed. For me, this is just reiterating the fact that, you know, you may have been very hopeful that you could remain the way that you have been remaining, be the bigger, the nicer person, the star, you know, the just more refined, you know, a voice of reason, basically, is what I'm saying. And that just may not be working for you in this situation. Maybe the person or whatever situation you're dealing with it is just not, you know, just doesn't understand reason. Yeah. So I think that is what we needed here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I hope that if you picked number 4, that this was helpful. I feel like I had the least clarity from this deck. So definitely, if you picked number 4, let me know if this resonated with you. This pile was definitely the most, like, the least clear for me. But interesting nonetheless. I hope that whatever situation this is, it gets worked out. I hope that you can come into your power, and I hope that it was helpful. Let me know in the comments. I'm going to pull a card for the overall energy of this reading. Last night, well, or technically today, was I don't know when I'm going to be uploading this. Hopefully, maybe I'll upload it like right as soon as I'm done recording. But what I was saying was that last night was the full moon. So, you know, like the full moon of, I'm not as educated on this. I just kind of like to keep in track with the moon cycles, because I feel like the full moon is just like always like a clean slate, a new beginning, a purging of old ways. So it gives you like a nice clean slate. So I also feel like that's why I was drawn to do this reading today. And we have the Empress in reverse, which is giving me kind of a weird, like, not weird, but an energy like you may have been holding back from doing something, from taking a step that you have wanted to take for a while now. And I think what this is saying is that if it's not time yet, whatever you're doing right now, whatever you're going through is it is not holding you back. You know, it's giving you the experiences necessary to get to that place that you want to be at. So I'll just show you this card. It's really pretty. The Empress in reversed for just an overall energy. So I hope that you like this reading. Comment, like, subscribe. We have the lovers here. And yeah.